Oh, hey, man, you ready to worship Christ and get engulfed, man? I guess. Alright, man, that's awesome. The Holy Spirit is definitely gonna be rocking this place tonight. Hey, listen, man, I gotta do anything else. Why don't you have a seat and wait for worship to start? Oh, okay. But what's with all the lights? It seems so unnecessary for such a worship. All right. Hey, guys, y'all ready to be engulfed in the Holy Spirit? All right. Hey, I'm gonna step aside and I'm gonna update the Facebook page, the college ministry Facebook page, while y'all enjoy the musical stylings of Chris Tomlin. Okay, well, it's not Chris Tomlin, but it's the same thing. We're going to sing "My Chains Are Gone," and the Holy Spirit's going to be rocking this place, man. But so, all right, y'all enjoy. I'm just going to be over here on the side in the Facebook page, all right? So bye. 50 minutes later. Wow, man. I think I may need to find the worship leader. Oh, hey, man, what'd you think about worship? That's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. You see, all right, man. Just sign up for worship track and come see us again. No, please. I just need a minute. Some pretty important. Ever felt like you got lost in the mix when it comes to new church experiences? Like you were just a number? All the while being disgusted by the pretentious nature of some of the members? I'm here to offer 4 points to show you that Christianity isn't limited to a pretentious nature. We, as especially Christians, are very, very intricate human beings. There's no need to listen to solely Chris Tomlin while wearing your Toms, obnoxiously sipping Starbucks, and showing your support of Chick-fil-A. Although all those things are perfectly fine. In fact, I'm quite a fan of fried chicken myself. Can't say the same for coffee, though. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, and a huge fan of the Gospels. There's no denying that. There's no such thing as an unwritten rule or set of rules that you have to follow to be totally accepted by everyone. You don't have to hop on Facebook and Twitter every day and post countless Bible verses that you didn't even read before you posted. In fact, that may very well be detrimental to your walk with Christ and your ministry. Jesus said, "I have told you these things, so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." Why waste your life living the correct way, trying to please 100% of the people when you're never going to? Before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. These 3 things are definitely certain. Number 1, you are you. Number 2, you are not someone else. And number 3, someone else isn't you. You're different. But that's the best thing that's happened to you. That's why I'm here today to urge you not to be that Christian. Number 1, it's offensive. I can't tell you how many times I've walked through the doors of a church function of some sort and found myself dealing with the cliques. And since these are Christian cliques, it's that much more awful. What makes them worse? I'll put it this way. These types suffer from what I like to call an identity crisis. Someone trying to adapt to a mold when they don't know who they are yet. I think we can all relate, young and old alike. You see, someone with their own personality, thriving with it, and possessing an indescribable, infectious je ne sais quoi, if you will. These people are so enjoyable to be around that those who possess no personality want to emulate it. I'm not saying don't let the great in you shine that you haven't yet shown. Do that. What I am saying is don't do what you can't. And I realize that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, but remember that you can't do a thing solo. All things are permissible, but not all things are profitable. Number 2, it's unnecessary. I understand the want to emulate a personality just because you've seen that the source of it garners results. That's totally normal. In fact, when I first surrendered to the ministry, I tried to emulate the New Age youth pastor, which I try to do at the beginning of this video. Anyway, to go further, before the ministry surrender, I tried to emulate the Ebo kid. And before that, a chalk type. Deep down, I knew it wasn't me, but I believed it would get me well accepted among my peers. Hindsight now tells me that it didn't really matter. If anything, I think trying to be someone I wasn't made more people resent me than accept me. In the same respect, the more I acted like the New Age youth pastor, the more unhappy I was. It's not a knock on any brand of Christian employment, it's a knock on the action. If you have to act a certain way to earn someone's approval, do you really want it? I understand that everyone wants 100 friends, but to steal an overused internet meme, wouldn't you rather have 2 real friends than 100 fake ones? One person pretends to be rich, yet has nothing. Another pretends to be poor, yet has great wealth. A person's riches may ransom their life, but the poor cannot respond to threatening rebukes. Number 3, it's not you. At the end of the day, the only person you can't lie to is yourself. Abe Lincoln once said, "You can fool all of the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all the time." This includes the way you handle yourself. You know deep down that the way you present yourself either reflects the real you or it doesn't. That is always going to be fact for you. However, it isn't an exclusive fact. Sooner or later, you will be figured out for who you truly are. How badly do you want people to hurt your feelings once you're found out? Because what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. Number 4, it's not Jesus. I've ragged pretty hard on the New Age youth pastor quite a bit, and rightfully so. But the fact is not in how you're acting or what you're acting like. It's why you're acting the way you are. The good in you is not measured in what you do. It's measured by why you do it. What are your motives? Are your motives to wear hipster clothes because you like them? Or do you wear hipster clothes because it'll impress your friends? It's not you, but most certainly it's not Jesus. If Jesus lived in these times, I'd like to think he wouldn't be rocking the deep V's. Jesus was crucified not caring what people thought of him. So that begs the question, are you willing to die because of your unwilling nature to conform to something you don't agree with? Or would you rather go on living a life you don't agree living with? Do not conform to the ways of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. This has been Repetitive Redundancy. You've heard it somewhere once, but here it is again.